Hello, I want to talk about why you should not have children in marriages with different nationalities. If good, the supreme mind has divided people by nationalities, then it makes sense. Spiritually speaking, people of different nationalities are souls from different galaxies. But I want to talk about genetic settings. I have been working with people for many years, and I noticed that mestizos especially pronounced with different color temperament. Very often among such mestizos met people with mental disabilities. If the head is all right, then very weak physically. Years out, oddly mestizos can be cute, although such beauty debatable, but that's not the point. When different blood of different nationalities is put into a person, it is like loading two operating systems or two antiviruses into a computer. The two genetics programs will file each other, preventing the child from developing. It is good if one blood is much stronger genetically than the other. If not, struggle can last a lifetime and result in serious illness in old age. There are such cases, for example, mestizo Caucasian with Russian. With age began to faint, doctors do not detect anything and assume blood disease. Each nationality, depending on its environment, consumes different foods. There is also a genetic setting for the body to break down and assimilate the necessary substances. And this sense two different programs are injected into the child, competing with each other and not working well. If the color of the skin is different, then the composition of the blood is also different, and the question of which blood to form for the child is a struggle between two bloods. It turns out in mestizos there is a constant struggle between two programs which do not fulfill their direct task. It is not just my findings. I have also listened to the findings of genetics scientists on the subject. They said that a talented mestizo could be born, but there is only a 3% chance of that, and there is a 30% chance of child being born underdeveloped mentally or physically. Yes, in times of total wars, women were hijacked, stolen, raped, but in those times, medicine was not developed, and mothers and parents had no time to fight for the life of weak children. They had lots of babies back then, and there was natural selection. And the fact of natural products, fresh air and physical activity for all should not be written off either. Nowadays medicine fights for all the weak babies. There is no natural selection. Our grandparents did not allow marriages with foreigners between different nationalities. They saw in life what kind of children could be born. They said we should not spoil the breed. In nature too, if similar species are mixed, the breeds are usually not viable. So why should people take unnecessary risks? Some would say, what about life? True love can only be in a lifetime with your soulmate, and the soulmate cannot be from another galaxy, another nationality. Everything else is passion, habit, sexual attraction, similarity of soul energy. It is desirable that mestizos marry either with the same mestizos or with the nationality that is already in blood, so that the blood more strongly flushes out the alien program, and a new nationality should not be mixed into the blood.